Hello and welcome to today's video. We are going to be having a look at how the chat functionality works at the virtual WWEM and AQE conference next week. So we've got over 2,500 attendees registered at this current point. So let's jump in and have a look at the platform, how you can reach out to those attendees and how you can chat and interact with them. So the first step will be to access the platform itself. So if you have already been into the platform, into the Exhibitor Center, you can go in through the link on your emails. If you haven't yet and you're registered, head over to either the WWEM or AQE homepage and click on this already registered, click here to access the platform button. And if you're not registered, you can click to register here. Once you are registered, if you talk to the person who has organized your booth booking or your virtual profile booking, they can then add you onto the company stand and you'll have access to the virtual booth. You'll also be able to see all the chat requests that come through to that virtual profile. So once you've gone and clicked that, it will ask you for your username and password. If you use the email address that you used when you signed up, you should be able to put your password in there. If you have forgotten your password, there's also an option to send you a magic link, and that will send you a link that will give you direct access from your email. That link will come from an email address which is noreply@swapcard.com. So you need to check your spam and junk folders in case it ends up in there. But once you go ahead and click that, it's going to take you through to the home page of the event. So you can see that running on here, and you'll be able to see your profile. So it's a good idea to, in this top right-hand corner up here, click this drop-down box here, click on your profile. If you haven't already got a photo, add your photo to it. You can click edit on there to fill in your details. You can also fill in the about me information on here, which is just going to help people to find and connect with you. And from the main homepage here, if you click on the attendees button, as an exhibitor, you can see all of the attendees that are registered for the event. So you can see these on here. You can use this filter on the left-hand side to select people who have a similar interest. So for instance, I'm going to go and tick data and telemetry. We can see everyone who's listed on here. If you want to connect with someone, it's always good to have a good valid reason. So if you haven't already done so, perhaps consider adding a video to our on-demand video library, so you can suggest that they maybe go and watch that. If you are speaking in any of the conference sessions, obviously, invite them along to your talk there. And to connect to someone, you really just press this little connect button on here, and it will give you the option to send them a connection request alongside a short customized message. Once you're connected with someone, you can engage freely in chat. You'll also have access to their contact details once they have accepted your connection request. So onto the chat functionality. There's two elements to the chat. There is personal chat. So this is chat between you as an individual and another individual at the event. And then if you are an exhibitor and you're assigned to an exhibitor profile, there is also a channel assigned to your exhibition profile. So the chat messages, any chat messages you have when you've had those initial chat requests, when you've sent someone a message, when they reply to you, will appear in this notification bar up here. So you can see I've got a chat request there, so I'm going to go on and click that. That's going to take me through to the chat window. Okay, so here we are in the main chat window. So what we're seeing here, these are messages that were sent to me personally as an individual. So whether someone has reached out to me personally, or maybe they've replied back to one of my messages where we've had those connection requests. If I want to see the stand chat channel, providing that I've been assigned to an exhibition profile, if you go up to where you see your name on this screen here and you click it, you will see your company name or your stand profile on here. Now I've got three because we were using these as demo stands. You'll most likely just have the one. So if we go ahead and click on one of those, you'll be able to see that this is the chat channel for the company. So this is where any of those stand requests or stand questions have come through. Now, any of your staff that are assigned to your company profile will be able to see these chat requests. And when they reply to chat requests on this channel, everyone else will be able to see those replies, or everyone else within your company profile. The replies on this channel will also come from the company name. So it does mean that 2 or 3 different people throughout the day could be kind of administering the replies on this. And as far as the attendee is concerned, it will look like it's coming from the company name, just to avoid any confusion. So there's no kind of personal names that are being exchanged here. So just taking you back to the main event homepage here, you can see we now have the agendas live for the various conference sessions. So obviously feel free to browse those and add them to your calendars if you have interest in those particular areas. But I want to also mention we've got the video on demand area. So this on-demand library was recently launched, and we have a number of technical presentations from exhibitors in here. If you would like to add a technical presentation in here, I will add instructions as to how to do that in the link below to this video. Essentially, we just need either a link to the video on YouTube if you've already hosted it, a link to the video on Vimeo if you have a Vimeo account, or alternatively, we can give you a file share system where you can share us the original video file, and we can host that on Vimeo for you and pull that in. Now, this is a really nice area if you do have a technical presentation to really help kind of attract attendees to click through to your profile. So you can see here, if I click on this presentation here and it loads up, it also has a link back to the company stand on here. So this presentation will run. My advice would be to keep them technically focused. It's going to give people the best reasons to click and engage and interact. And if we click on that company profile, it's going to take us through to the main company profile page here. But it was also going to embed that video link down here as well. So if people come across your main virtual profile, they can see that you have this video on demand session here. They can click that, and it's going to take them straight back to it there. Okay, so hopefully that covers how to use the chat functionality, how to reach out to attendees. We're looking forward to welcoming you virtually to the event next week. If you haven't already, and you're currently sitting on a basic stand profile, if you want to update your stand profile and add video to that, it's still not too late to do that. You can still do that. Reach out to me. I'll put my contact details in the description below. It's a £500 upgrade. You're going to have access to having video on the stand, as well as access to the product showcase and some other features. So please do get in touch for that. If you have any other questions about any aspect of the platform, whether it's how to access the platform or how to edit and update your exhibitor profile, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. The best email address is info@ilmexhibitions.com. That wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching.